At an international school in Jakarta, it's the end of the school year, but for one group of students, it's the end of the world. In After the Dark, their philosophy professor poses a final series of logic problems. It's a group of apocalypse-centered scenarios where the 20 students must decide which 10 will survive each apocalypse. So how are they going to do this? How are they going to vote who lives and who dies? And what exactly is the reason behind this final exam? Mr. Nimitz wants his students to be ready for the real world no matter what happens. He wants them to think logically at all times. So he poses the series of apocalyptic scenarios to achieve that effect. The first one is an atomic apocalypse. There's a bunker nearby, but it only houses 10 people, and there's 20 kids in the class plus him. Now, the kids do pick out occupations sort of randomly from this box to help them decide who's going to live, because the survivors will have to be responsible for restarting humanity. Each of these tests reveals a great deal about our students and a whole lot more about Mr. Nimitz. And he's kind of a dick. I didn't know what to expect from this film because it was labeled science fiction, but it clearly is not. When the professor proposes these apocalyptic scenarios, it happens in the student's mind, but on screen, each of them is played out like a mini-movie, which is great because then we connect with what's going on. In these scenarios, we see violence, we see drama, we see, you know what I'm talking about. And that helps us connect with the movie. The actors are not just mannequins on a stage. They really do convey powerful emotion, both in the classroom and in the scenarios. What happens in make-believe land has an impact in reality, and these students are taking this seriously. Some of them are taking it a little too seriously. The story is interesting throughout because it gets you asking, what would you do in these situations? And that question just gets deeper as the problems become more complex. But is there an answer to the end of the world? After the Dark is an interesting, actor-driven film that really surprised me because it wasn't what it was advertised to be. It's actually a little better. I do have one problem with it. It is a little science fiction-y in one regard. I mean, there's no ugly people in this class at all. I guess the prerequisite, you have to be a genius, have an airbrushed body, and everyone's got to have a six-pack of abs.